video, and here I want to talk about my study routine, and I also want to share a little talk about study, and I have some tips about it too. Before I go to the topic, I want to tell you that everyone has a different style of study, and here is mine. Okay, I usually study based on my mood. If I'm not in the mood for studying, my brain will reject it, no matter how much and how long I study. I will not be able to digest the lesson I read. Otherwise, if I am in a good mood for studying, I will immediately understand the subject matter. So I usually study at night because my brain is more active at night. I'm also more comfortable doing it at night because I feel more relaxed at night. The way I learn is that I will first look for materials that I will study, whether from book or the internet. Then I will read the materials from beginning so I can understand the basic concept. By the way, I prefer to study alone because I feel I can understand materials better alone. And sometimes I can find my own way to solve the question or problem. After I understand the materials, I will look for question or problems and try to solve it. Even better if the question already have answer and discussion, so I can correct my own answer. And I want to tell you guys that studying doesn't have to take a lot of time because the most important thing is understanding the concept, not the line of study. I did it before and it was wrong. I waste my time and I waste my energy. Why? Because I used to study for a long time and I used to rewrite a summary of the materials I found in my notebook. After that, I read the materials that I wrote before, and then I try to solve some questions before understanding the material's basic concept. And of course, I couldn't do it. And at the time, I was bugged. I was confused. And what result I got? I got nothing. But I was exhausted. It turned out that this method is not effective. So guys, if you want to study, try to learn chapter by chapter, and after that you can easily solve any question. As I said before, everyone has a different learning style. There is visual, auditory, kinesthetic, global, and analytical learning style. You can and you should match what your learning method is right for you to use according to your learning style. I also want to share my study experience for the UTBK SBMPTN a few months ago. It was another mistake, a big one. So I pushed myself too hard. I forced myself to keep studying every day. And I really didn't go out to play with my friend for a few months. And yes, I did not get enough rest. At that time, I was too pessimistic. I kept thinking that I couldn't do it, or I would fail. And this became worse when it reached a week before the exam. I pushed myself much harder, and I did not have rest. I often overthought, and actually, my fear was not about failing. I was afraid to disappoint of those who have put their trust in me and support me from the beginning. Because of that, I studied even harder. And when the day came for me to take the test, guess what? I got sick. I felt down that day. I barely made it to take the exam due to fear of not passing the temperature check. Even 3 hours before the test, I was still lying down. I felt weak. I took medicine, vitamin, I did everything. Until I finally convinced myself that I could do it. I went to the exam location and I was still dizzy. I was afraid that I couldn't, but luckily, in the end I got through it. So guys, based on my experience, I want to tell you that you should not put yourself to study too hard. Your body and your mind need to take a break. So that's my study routine and my experience consisting of a little tip for you. Lastly, I want to tell you that we can do it if we try. And actually, no learning is in vain. And I know that all of you who watch this video must have a hard time studying. You have to know that you are strong. Let's keep fighting. Chin up and don't stop learning. And thank you.